Hi everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Jerso and I make bookish related videos, vlogs, and lifestyle content. So if you would like to see more, please like and subscribe this video. Today I have my September TBR. Now I am usually a mood reader, so whatever I'm in the mood for that day, that month, that week is what I'll pick up. But I decided to try something new and create a set list of books that I think I will be in the mood for the month of September. I feel like I'm gonna be in like a romance-ish type mood, so I have a lot of books on a lot of romance books on here. So I guess we should just get started into what I want to read in the month of September. So the first book that I hope to read in September, and probably the book that I will be picking up first, is Luster by Raven Leilani. This is a romance novel, but it's kind of like a taboo romance novel. It is about a 20-something-year-old black girl named Eddie, and Eddie kind of always seems to get herself in some shit. Like she just keeps making terrible decisions, and one day she meets this guy named Eric, and Eric is married and has a whole family, but him and his wife have an open relationship, and somehow Eddie gets herself involved in that. And that's all I know, and that's all I needed to know to pick this book up. So I'm really excited to see where this story goes. The next book that I'm hoping to read in the month of September is Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. This is another romance, but it's an age gap romance, which I'm pretty excited for. I think this is the first age gap romance that I've read, and I've heard so many good things about this book. I heard it's messy, and I'm here for it. So I had to pick this up and put it on my list for September. This is about a 19-year-old girl. I can't really remember her name right now. I don't know, but it's about a 19-year-old girl, and she's kind of going through a hard time right now, and I think she gets kicked out of her apartment because she's late on rent or something. No, I don't know, but she's having a hard time in life right now, and something happens and she needs to move in with her boyfriend. So she moves in with her boyfriend and his dad, and a romance sparks up between her, the main character, and her boyfriend's dad. And I am excited to see how messy this gets. I've heard so many, like, this is on most people's like to read romance lists, and I'm excited to finally get my hands on it and to finally read it. The next book I have on my list is Queenie by Candace Carty-Williams, and I think this is more so adult contemporary. I don't know, I think so. But this book is about I think she's 25-year-old Queenie Jenkins, and she is Jamaican British, and she's living in London, and she's kind of struggling between two different cultures. She just broke up with her boyfriend who was white, and she struggles with just life basically, and the balancing the two cultures and her work balance and everything like that. And I just think this would be a nice little contemporary. I've heard really good things about this, and I really loved the cover. Like, I think that's super cute and cool. So, and I'm rocking my braids right now, so you know, gotta read. But yeah, I'm excited to see where the story goes, how it's told. I don't really know much else about it, but yeah. The next book that I'm hoping to read this month is The Lovely Wife by Samantha Dowling. This is I don't know, like, can I say thriller, mystery? I'm not sure, but it's one of those. And it's about a married couple who seems to be like the perfect suburban couple. Nothing goes wrong, they love each other, and blah 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 blah. But then they start getting bored in their relationship, and just bored all around, so they start committing murder And I was just like, I want to read it. I want to see. This seems like a Bonnie and Clyde type stuff, and I'm kind of here for it. And I figured since it's fall, basically, I would pick up a thriller and read it. The next book I'm hoping to get to in the month of September is another cute adult romance, and it's You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hoggle. This one is about Naomi and Nicholas. Yeah, Naomi and Nicholas, and they are engaged and about to get married, and Nicholas seems like the perfect guy for Naomi, but Naomi isn't really happy, and she realizes this like when it's close to the wedding, and then she also learns that Nicholas really isn't happy in this relationship either, and they both don't want to get married. But the catch is, whoever cancels the wedding has to take up the bulk of the bill and pay for the non-refundable stuff. So they both end up just trying to prank each other and piss each other off, basically, so that the other person can cancel the wedding and drop out of it. And I think this is kind of like a fall in love again type romance. And reading the synopsis of this book, it really reminded me of the breakup with Jennifer Aniston, and I figured I would like a little rom-com here and there, since like the rest of the books seem pretty like serious. So I just threw this in there, and I'm kind of excited to read. I've heard mixed reviews about this, but I hope I like it. Next book I have to read for the month of September is From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Now this is a fantasy romance, and I've been seeing this book everywhere, and I love a fantasy romance, especially one with a lot of smut, and I've heard that this is really good. I don't really know what this one is about, like the plot, because I like to go into my fantasy books not knowing a lot, just so I feel like it's a lot better that way, not knowing. Like, I just get more surprised and I enjoy it more. So all I know about this is that it's a fantasy romance, and it's blurbed by Sarah J. Maas. That's all I needed to know. As you can see, I'm a little bit obsessed with Sarah J. Maas, but that's okay. We love her over here. We stan. We will continue to stan. So I had to pick this up, and I'm excited to read it. And the last book I'm hoping to read in the month of September is The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin. N.K. Jemisin is a black fantasy sci-fi author that I've been wanting to read for such a long time now, but I've been so scared only because I really want to read her books, and not only read them, I want to love them, that I've been scaring myself out of reading every single book that she's put out. And I figured I would just jump the gun and start with her new release, The City We Became. Like I said, this is an urban fantasy novel, and I don't like going into my fantasies knowing a lot about the book. All I know is that it's a love story of some sorts to New York City, and N.K. Jemisin personifies the boroughs of New York, kind of like Queens and Manhattan and that, and they become personified. And I've heard that there's kind of like a Karen city, and I feel like it's Manhattan or Staten Island. It could be one of the two. I'm not sure, but I've heard lots of good things about this book, and I'm nervous. I feel like I should read this first, just so I know that I like force myself to read it. But I also have another N.K. Jemisin book, and it's not one of my goals to read for this month, but if I can squeeze it in, which I kind of have a lot of books in here, so I don't know about that, but if I can squeeze it in, I kind of want to read The Fifth Season. The Fifth Season is also by N.K. Jemisin. This is one of her first trilogies that she made, the Broken Earth trilogy, and I've heard good things about this one too. The reason why I haven't picked this one up yet is because I heard that her writing style is kind of hard to get into. Like, it's third person and then it switches in the middle to second person and keeps going back and forth. I don't know. It's just the POVs make me really nervous to start this book, but I've heard so many good things about it, and I really just want to stop being a little baby and pick up these books and read them. So that is it for my September TBR. If any of these books stand out to you that you would like me to do like a reading vlog on, or which book you would like me to read first or more interested in, leave it down in the comments below. Yeah, I kind of have a lot of books here, so I figured I should just start chugging along and reading. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you do, and stay tuned for another video coming soon.